Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the House. I want to start my comments by just saying that from my own personal view, and this topic came up at a college campus in a legislative forum that I held actually just about 2 weeks ago with several Republican colleagues. And so I want to say from the outset that I want every student, whether male or female, who is on a college campus to feel comfortable and secure and as if they have the ability to protect themselves in whatever means they feel are most appropriate when they are crossing campus, if they are heading home from class late at night, whatever that moment might be. We should expect and want our students to feel comfortable and safe during their educational experience in this state. But I've also listened to the debate, and I've listened to comments on both sides of the issue. At that forum, I listened to a state senator say that he thinks that this bill is one of the primary means to address a very unfortunate trend that we've heard more and more about on college campuses involving gender violence and sexual assault, that this could be one of the primary solutions to it. I also listened today to the floor manager saying that this is one of the tools that are available to us, and shouldn't we consider all of the tools that are available to us to make sure that people feel empowered to protect themselves? So let me digress for just a moment and talk about some of the other tools that are available that this body is not considering. Some of you may have heard about the University of Northern Iowa and the Center on Violence Prevention that they maintain. The Center on Violence Prevention uses research and studies, and they look at statistics at how to change gender violence and improve it over the long term. They look at ways to address the culture of gender violence and how to prevent rape and sexual assault and other issues. And they operate programs like Mentors in Violence Prevention that go into high schools and have men work with other men in telling each other that this is wrong and that we need to, as men, also stand up and say it's wrong and make sure that our friends and colleagues and people that we live near know that this is unacceptable. And statistics and studies show that this is a meaningful long-term way to change the culture around gender violence. That is also a tool that we have available to us. This legislature could be requesting that the Center on Violence Prevention has reached every single high school or private or public university in the state by a certain deadline. We could provide them the funding and the tools necessary to do so, but we are not doing that. Instead, we are choosing to tell women that they should feel empowered by having the ability to carry a weapon. I think that on the policy merits and the philosophy, there are some comments that need to be made. We have made gains, we continue to make gains, but this body is still a body that is dominated and overwhelmingly present with men. Wouldn't it be empowering to tell women, instead of the, in my view, somewhat condescending and entitled view that we're telling women they should feel empowered to carry a weapon, wouldn't it be empowering to instead tell them that they can trust the people around them on campus and have a higher level of trust because those men have actually gone through some sort of training or education that gender violence is wrong? Wouldn't that be a more empowering thing to tell women instead of, hey, the legislature says now you can carry a weapon, and I hope that makes you feel empowered? Again, I think that point of view is one of the issues that this legislature needs to address because it is entitled and it is condescending, if you are a woman, to hear us saying, yes, you're going to be a little bit safer at night because now you can carry a weapon. Why don't we do things that address the issue in the big picture and over the course of a longer period to make sustained change instead of telling college campuses what they can and can't do and telling women that they should feel better about it? Thank you.